In a dusty little village, where summers scorched the earth and winters cut through the bones, lived a poor woodcutter named Arjun. His hut was small, his clothes torn, his earnings barely enough for a day's meal. Yet his heart was richer than any landlord's. If a farmer's cart broke, Arjun would leave his own work and fix it. If a traveler fainted in the heat, he would share the water he carried from miles away. His wife, Radha, often scolded him. "Arjun, kindness doesn't fill stomachs. You give away everything. What will you do when our own children go hungry?" But Arjun would smile and say, "A tree does not eat its own fruit, yet it keeps giving. One who gives never becomes poor." One burning afternoon, when the earth cracked under the sun, Arjun was returning from the forest. At the edge of his field stood an old sage, his face weary, his skin burnt, his steps unsteady. "Son," the sage whispered, "I have walked far. I am thirsty, and I have eaten nothing since yesterday." Arjun placed his bundle of wood down, rushed home, and Arjun brought out the pot of buttermilk and the last 2 rotis. Radha's voice rose sharply. "Arjun, have you lost your senses? These are for our children. Tomorrow we will have nothing left. Let this sage go to another house." Arjun looked at her, his face calm though tired. "Radha," he said softly, "a hungry man cannot walk further. If we turn him away, his hunger may kill him tonight." Radha shook her head, anger and worry mixing in her voice. "And what about us? What about your own children? Who will feed them tomorrow?" Arjun placed the food gently before the sage and turned back to her. "God has never let us sleep without hope. If we can give life to one man today, He will surely provide for us tomorrow. Our children will learn more from kindness than from a full stomach." Radha fell silent, her eyes moist though she tried to hide it. The sage ate slowly, his eyes moist with relief. When he finished, he walked with Arjun to the edge of the field, where a dry sapling stood bent under the heat. The sage touched it gently, whispered words Arjun could not understand, and said, "Arjun, from today, this tree will never dry. It will grow, give shade to the weary, and fruit to the hungry, but only as long as your hands remain open in giving. If selfishness enters your heart, it will wither." And with that, the sage walked away into the burning horizon. Arjun stood still, his eyes following the fading figure. His throat tightened, not out of loss, but out of a strange peace that filled his chest. Seasons passed. The sapling grew into a strong, tall tree. No matter how fierce the summer or long the drought, its branches spread shade, and its fruits never stopped ripening. Travelers, neighbors, even strangers found rest under its shade, just as they found kindness in Arjun's home. One evening, Radha sat beneath the tree, watching children pluck its fruit. A gentle breeze touched her face. For the first time, she whispered to herself, "Arjun was right. A heart that gives never runs dry." Years later, when children asked how the tree never stopped giving, Arjun would smile and say, "The secret is not in the tree, it is in the heart that keeps giving."